It's senior day here at Tuscarora Park, and we have a Route 250 rivalry brewing here on Big Time Sports between the visiting Claymont Mustangs and the Quakers of New Philadelphia High School. Welcome on in. I'm Mitch Spinell on the call today alongside Kelly Ricklick in what may be a christening for the Quakers today. Not just for their seniors, but a solid year so far for New Philly, 10-2 on the year.
Yeah, the Quakers had a good solid season this year so far. They've had 2 losses by 1 run each game. They've been very successful hitting the ball, and the pitching staff's been very well this year and strong off the mound. Yeah, very chilly morning today, Mitch, we have out here for the Leo Gundy tournament.
It's a gray sky right now, but hopefully clear skies remain for this afternoon here on our pregame report, brought to you by Right Mark Roofing. And now we go to our keys to the game, between the matchup between the Quakers and the Mustangs, brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. For Claymont so far, it's very simple. Do not let New Philadelphia take advantage of your mistakes.
That's correct. Mustangs going to have to play a solid game today. Quakers put the ball in play a lot, and they run the bases very well.
Those are our keys to the game, brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. And now it's time to look at one of the lineups for our teams today. We'll take a look at the Mustangs roster here as they are trying to break a 3-game losing streak. Some of the starters for this matchup brought to you by Tuscarora's Insurance Agency. A number of good players for the squad, led by their pitcher for today. Should be a very solid matchup for them in Brady Fox, who will take the mound today.
Yeah, the Mustangs are leading off with their catcher, Ethan Fair. Second batter, number 3 center fielder, Connor Hillier. Batting third and playing second base, Braylon Mohan. Batting fourth and shortstop, Nola McMorrow. Left fielder, number 30, Jackson Jinks. First base, Nathan Downing. Playing third base today, number 24, Braylon Gray. DH in today is Heston Kramer, yeah, for Brady Fox, playing second base. Got 2 second basemen there in front of him. And batting last, Tyson Herrick, playing right field.
And those are our starting lineups for Claymont. We'll get to them later on in the game for New Philadelphia. That is brought to you by Tuscarora's Insurance Agency. And it is senior day once again here. 5 players being honored for the Quakers, as we will be back with the first pitch coming up here on Big Time Sports.
Treat your family to the best in dining pleasure at Chibo's Restaurant in Waynesburg. The very best in homemade pasta, rigatoni, and spaghetti will delight your appetite. And the homemade rolls and bread are menu favorites. Visit Chibo's once and you'll become a regular. Other popular items like chicken, ham, and veal parmesan highlight our menu. Take the short drive to great food at Chibo's in Waynesburg.
I wanted something that I could learn a little bit more about what I was passionate about.
I wanted to learn a trade that would always be in demand.
Buckeye has so many opportunities for everyone.
You're here because you want to do what you came here to do.
This is the best choice that I've made. I just think it's set me up to be a better person.
Number 13.
And we welcome you back to Tuscarora Park. We're just seconds away from our first pitch here between Claymont and New Philadelphia. It is senior day, as we mentioned in our pregame report. 5 seniors to be honored this afternoon, playing their final game on their home turf.
Yes, it is, Mitch. There's 5 good leaders on the team this year. Very exciting kids to watch, and leaders of the younger kids on this team. Mason Caterina, who's on the mound today, plays shortstop also. Matthew Miser, DH in today, also plays on first base. Keaton Fossil, all-around super athlete and super kid, playing first base. Carson Long, left fielder, been a real solid player on defense and on offense. And last is Max Steele, center fielder. Just doesn't say much, but just gets the job done.
Absolutely. And as we approach the first pitch here, which is brought to you by Wendy's, you mentioned Katerina one of the seniors today. Katarina, in his last start against Madison, gave up 5 hits and 1 earned run, 2 total, with 4 strikeouts in a Quaker victory. And he had some mop-up work in his last appearance in a matchup against Ashland, you mentioned.
Yes, he came in 2 runners on, 2 outs, top of the 7th against Ashland. Philly was up by 2. He come in relief of Kane Audie, and threw 2 pitches, got him out of the inning for the seal the win.
You see Katarina on the mound starting today. He'll face off against a Claymont lineup that is trying to make up for its last couple of games. 3 straight losses for the Mustangs, 4 drops in their last 6, as Coach Logan Anderson's squad is trying to get back into form before the start of the upcoming OHSAA baseball tournaments. As I mentioned here, a bit of a gray day here at Tuscarora Park, but the spirits are nevertheless bright, as if it were a sunny 72-degree day.
Yeah, Jan Herron and his staff today did a great job getting the field ready. A lot of helpers out there with this field because it was a wet field when we got here this morning at 7:30. So had to push the game back a little bit, but we're going to play ball today.
Absolutely, and a big shout out once again to those workers who helped us get to where we are this afternoon. And we are approaching start of play here. First pitch is about to be underway, brought to you by Wendy's, as Ethan Fair steps into the batter's box to lead off the game for the Mustangs. The first throw by Katarina is in the dirt to the backstop, and that'll be a ball to start off the game.
Yeah, it's going to take that pitcher a little time to get settled in that soft mound today, so hopefully both pitchers can get under control there and have a great game here.
That first pitch brought to you once again by Wendy's, as Fair, the freshman, sets into the box now. And that one is right down the middle, swing and a miss, strike 1. New Philadelphia's defense setting up in regular stance now, as the 1-1 pitch is dropped, but a called strike anyway, as the ball popped out of the glove of the catcher, Braylon McBride, or excuse me, rather, Jack Range.
Yes, he's a freshman for the Quakers. He's getting some good experience this year behind the plate there. He platoons with Keaton Fossil.
A few freshmen in the lineups here today. The 1-2. That is a breaking ball that clipped Fair in the shoulder, and he'll be sent down to first base. A good start here for Claymont's offense.
I think it clipped the umpire too a little bit.
We see Coach Tyler Weisel here. I think he's believing that Fair might have leaned into that pitch as we take a look at the Dennison Yard replay.
Connor Hilliard.
Take a look at it here. Not much.
It seemed like that ball might have been just in enough
yes.
for the cause.
Right.
So it'll be Connor Hilliard now, the center fielder. Claymont's middle infielder setting up for a potential steal attempt by Fair, it looks like. First pitch is low for ball 1. See Fair there getting the lead off of first base, being platoon now. As Fossil was there, pop up to center field. And settling under it is the shortstop who will make the catch. That is McBride for out number 1.
Mason's usually around the plate a lot. He doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Batting next for the Claymont Mustangs.
Just got a little bit under it there, as the next batter will bring us the second baseman,
Braylon
Mullen, to the plate. One of the big hitters for this Mustangs lineup. First pitch is foul to the back of the screen.
Claymont has a very large team this year. They look like a lot of ball players here, so they get a hold of a few here. The short fence here.
A number of multi-sport athletes.
Yes.
No doubt from the football and wrestling teams that are known from Claymont High School. The 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball for a strike, and that sets it up to 0-2. Katarina is ready. The 0-2. And that's a pop-up of the left field, and it's just down the line, and it drops into the grass fair. And that'll set up a single for Mullen, and we have runners on first and second with 1 out here for Claymont. ball just died right in between third base and left field.
It sure there's a no man's land there for everybody.
Nolan McMorrow.
So now it'll be Nolan McMorrow up to the plate, the shortstop for Claymont. He's had a solid season offensively here. The leadoff pitch is fouled off to the right side.
And nice cut at that ball there.
And Claymont in a spot where they could jump on the New Philadelphia pitching and defense early. Runners on first and second with one out here. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be an infield fly. Pop up here, it'll be settled under by the third baseman, and it's dropped, but that'll count as the second out due to the infield fly rule.
That's correct.
That is Seth Bieber on the attempt.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but the out's out.
It's the outs out here. It's a blustery day here at Tuscarora Park, and he tries to settle under it, but
now batting number 30,
just got a bad read on it.
Jackson Jinks.
So now we'll see with two outs here, Jackson Jinks trying to drive in a run for the Quakers as he's met by one of his coaches for a pre-at-bat talk.
Coach Dianata.
Long-time presence here on the Claymont baseball staff.
Yes.
Here's Jinks settling in once again as a right-handed batter, as Katarina tries to get out of this first inning. And the first pitch is outside for a ball.
Yeah, Coach Dianata has been around a lot. He's played out of a lot of teams and been very successful. State championship at Indian Valley.
And working under the staff of Logan Addison, a coach who's been around here a little bit. He's the head coach at Tuscarora Central Catholic a few seasons ago. The 1-0. And that is on the ground to third base, play by Bieber. He fires over to first in time. That's the final out of the frame. Katarina escapes the jam, and New Philadelphia heads to bat here scoreless after the top of the first inning.
Okay.
We are set up here as the Quakers now are up to bat here, going into the bottom of the first inning. And we take a look at the lineups here for New Philadelphia, brought to you by Tuscarora's Insurance Agency.
Today's lineup for Coach Weisel's New Philadelphia Quakers is batting first, Braylon McBride, playing second base. Batting second, Carson Long, playing left. Batting third, Owen Courtney, playing right field. Batting fourth, Keaton Fossil, playing first. DHing, Matthew Miser for the catcher, Jack Range. Batting sixth is Mason Katarina pitching. Batting seventh is Kane Audie playing second. Batting eighth, Seth Bieber playing third. And wrapping up the lineup is Max Steele playing center field.
So it looks like a straight lineup for New Philadelphia today as compared to Claymont, who had the extra player. But it will be Brady Fox on the mound for Claymont here, as those are our starting lineups, brought to you by Tuscarora's Insurance Agency. Get a look at Fox here, a right-hander for the Mustangs, a sophomore on the season who's had a very productive first 2 years for the Mustangs team.
It looks like this Claymont has a very young team. Looks like one senior on the team. A lot of sophomores, a couple juniors, and a couple freshmen.
Yeah, I mentioned that one senior being Hillier, who was the second batter in the Claymont lineup.
Yes.
The Quakers, or the Mustangs rather, as we mentioned, trying to break some of the losing here they've had in the last couple of games. They lost a doubleheader to Sandy Valley last weekend and dropped a 9-1 decision to Steubenville this past week. They were supposed to, a lot of teams like them were supposed to play yesterday, and they got washed out by the rain.
A lot of rain last night for our area and up north. New Philadelphia was up at
Leading off for the New Philly Quakers will be number 2.
Got ready to play, and down
Braylon
came the rain.
McBride.
So leading off here in the bottom of the first inning will be Braylon McBride, the shortstop, sporting number 2. We have Carson Long in the on-deck spot as the first pitch is swung on and missed. Took a hack at a curveball there for strike 1. We have Long in the 2 spot, and then Courtney batting third for New Philly as Fox is set to fire the 0-1. That is high and outside for the first ball of the at-bat.
Mr. Fox works very quickly, it looks like.
Doesn't even need a pitch clock for this one. The 1-1. And that is inside. Try to go with the breaking ball again. We talked about this New Philadelphia offense who's been very solid so far this season. They can strike early. The 1-1. That is a dribbler to the pitcher's mound. Fox fires, and it's in time by about 3 seconds. So it's the first out of the inning. So we will have one of the seniors here coming up, Carson Long, as we take a look at the replay of the grounder back to Fox.
A little dribble back to the pitcher, took his time,
number 12,
fired over to first base for the first out.
So number 12, Long, steps into the batter's box here. Long, another productive season here for New Philly as a bunt attempt is made, and it's kicked off the catcher for a foul ball. That was the opposite of what the footnote I was going to mention about Long. You mentioned in his first 2 at-bats of the season were extremely productive offensively.
Yeah, down John Glenn, he had 2 dingers beginning off the season.
I mean, you talk about some high school players especially who struggle to hit 1 home run on the season. He gets 2 in his first game.
Yes.
And Fox fires the 0-1 here, and it is a foul ball once again. Just nicked off the bat of Long, so that's an 0-2 count. The 0-2. And that's a ground ball to the left side. Nice play over there by the third baseman. Fires to first, and Long beats it out. A close play off the throw by Gray, but Long will be safe at first, and New Philadelphia is cooking here.
Like I said at the beginning of the game, Quakers had a lot of speed on this team. Like I said, that's some of the good hits you can get off the infield hits.
Good attempt by Gray reaching down to get it, and the throw was just a
now
little bit left
Quakers,
of the first baseman
number
down.
22, Owen Courtney.
But Long beats it out here. Now we have Owen Courtney up to bat, the right fielder. Fox sets. Fires here, and it's a hard hit over to the shortstop, and it skips by, and it's a base hit here. A close play for McMorrow, and New Philadelphia now sets up with first and second, and 1 out.
Yeah, well, Mr. Courtney, he's one of the Phillies' big hitters. He's been struggling here lately, but I heard he was been working on his batting stance today, and I said, let's see how where's the balls up today, Nate.
Now
Started
batting for the
out good
Quakers,
so
one of
far,
our
as that ball
seniors
seemed
here
to
honoring
hit
today,
hard, but it seemed like the grass,
number
that wet
11,
grass seemed to kill it just a little bit, but McMorrow could not come up with it.
That's the Tuscarora Park lip over there on the left side of the field. Everybody that played there will tell you about that lip over there.
And now it'll be Fossil, the first baseman, who is trying to drive home this New Philadelphia run, and the timeout is called, as it will be fair talking with Fox on how to get out of this sticky situation. Fossil, a multi-sport athlete, the quarterback for New Philadelphia's football team. Set up in the right batter's box. The first pitch is hit to center field. That ball is just going to get down and off the glove of McMorrow. McMorrow keeps it in, and it will be a bases loaded spot for New Philly here. Another misplay by McMorrow.
Yeah, he had to turn and run a good distance there for that, and like I said, a little bit of a breeze just off top of his glove.
That's another ball that seemed to die faster than I thought it would off the bat, but McMorrow, that's a tough
Next
play.
up, our designated hitter, number
He had to go
9,
a long way to get to that ball, and like I said, it's in that no man's land area.
Matthew Meiser.
How about this for one of the seniors? Matthew Meiser has the chance to really drive in some runs for New Philly as the DH.
You know, Matthews, he's put the ball in play almost every time at bat this year. He's really improved at his bat this year.
With an outside stance here, Fox fires. The first pitch is swung on and missed. That ball skipped off the glove of Fair, but it's a strike.
Of course, I say he makes contact all the time and he misses out.
Fox looking to get out of this mess. Meiser trying to drive in the runs here. The 0-1 is swung on, hit to right field. That might score it. It's a catch made by Herrig, and the throw is not in time as the Quakers will get on the board first on the sacrifice fly by Meiser.
Yes. Yeah, that's a nice run in there for Mr. Meiser there. Get the first run on the board.
Was able to take what looked like a low and outside pitch over to right field and just enough space to get in the run.
Next up for the Quakers, number 4, another one of our seniors today, Mason Kettering.
And it will be Katarina in the batter's box now.
Well, Katarina, he's just a gamer, is what he is.
Runners on first and third here with 2 outs. Fox fires the first pitch, and it's a strike. We have a 1-0 outlook right now with New Philadelphia leading over Claymont on our Wayne Garage Door scoreboard. The pitch is a runners tried to steal a pop-up to the right side that'll just get out of play.
Yes.
As it looked like Fossil tried to attempt to steal a second there.
Yeah, Keaton had a good jump there, and I think Mason just swung the bat to protect him.
It's an 0-2 count here for Katarina, facing off against his fellow pitcher, Fox. The 0-2. A curveball hit to the left side again. Another play for McMorrow. He fires to first in time, and that ends the half of the inning.
Yes.
But the Quakers strike first, 1-0 over Claymont here as we are 1 inning down in the books.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Alban Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albantitle.com.
We are farmers.
Thank you for choosing Parkway Auto Group. Whether you're looking for a new car, truck, or SUV, or a carefully inspected pre-owned vehicle, we've got you covered. Our finance team makes getting the right loan or lease simple and stress-free. And our commitment doesn't stop at the sale. Our expert service technicians are here to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us today and experience the Parkway Auto difference.
Hi, I'm Tom Patton, a 1965 graduate of Strasburg. I've noticed on the front of the buildings, I don't know whether you have or not, that one was built in 1914, the other one in 1936. So way ahead of the time that I went to school, the town of Strasburg saw the importance of having good schools for their kids in the future. And now it's our turn. It's my turn to support the levy on May 6th and to vote yes. And I hope you do too.
Back here at Tuscarora Park as New Philadelphia has taken a 1-0 lead over Claymont after 1 inning of play. The Mustangs looking to strike back here as Nate Downing lead off the top of the second for Claymont.
Nate Downing.
Mitch Spinell alongside Kelly Ricklick on the call for here today on Big Time Sports as the first pitch catching the outside corner for a strike.
Like I said, Katarina is always around the plate. He's just a little bit, like I said, he's a gamer for this game.
And the next pitch is low, 1-1. Katarina facing off against a big hitter like Downing, who's been a source of power for the Mustangs this season. The 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike. And Downing's down 1-2. Katarina is set. The 1-2 pitch inside. He tried to go with the slider there, and it was a nearly clipped Downing.
I don't think he was looking for the ball inside there.
Katarina already with a hit by pitch in this game to the leadoff hitter, the 2-2. And it's a chopper to the shortstop. A nice play there. Fires to first in time. What a play there by the shortstop McBride for out number 1.
Yes.
Take a look at the Dennison Yard replay there. We've seen a few close calls by the infielders already.
He had to definitely charge out to get him in time. Strong arm McBride there. Fires over there.
Next up for the Claymont Mustangs, number 24.
And so the third baseman, Grayson Gray, will step into the box now. Another right-hander in the lineup of right-handers for Claymont this game. First pitch is a strike.
Hey, Mitch, it's just like being back at the beginning of the season. It's a nice breezy day.
Bit of a blustery day here at Tuscarora Park as the second pitch is tipped for a foul ball, and it is 0-2. Yeah, we did have a few bright sky, blue sky days here at Tuscarawas County the last couple of weeks, and we were feeling good about ourselves, and they had to strike back with some early season weather. The 0-2. Just off the outside corner. I thought they had him there, but it's 1-2.
Yes. Katarina hoped to get him to chase a little bit on that one.
He's been having a lot of batters chase on that outside spot here. Last couple of hitters. And the 1-2. And that one is a close call. They said no swing on Gray, so Gray is still in the box at 2-2. I will say in a 2-umpire matchup, that's the best spot, obviously to be in the A position. Once they're out in B or C,
yeah,
it can be a little tough. The 2-2. It's fouled off the screen, so Gray staying alive here. Fighting to get on base against Katarina, who escaped that first inning jam with runners on first and second and nobody out. Or one out, excuse me. See Gray in the box here as Heston Cranmer, the DH, is on deck. And the 2-2 is another dribbler foul. So another foul ball hit there by Gray, making Katarina work for the out.
He definitely is. Just get a piece of it, stay alive.
Katarina from the windup again. The 2-2 pitch. And that one hits Gray. Fought long enough to get on base here and paid the ultimate price.
Yeah, not a good day to get hit, though.
I was going to say, in a cold weather like this.
Now batting
the
for the
second hit by pitch of this game for Katarina. I think
Heston Cranmer.
As the next batter will be Cranmer, as mentioned, the DH for the Claymont lineup, as Gray gets his lead on first. Cranmer, another sophomore for the Mustangs here, swings and misses for strike one. Seen a lot of 10s on this lineup here for Claymont.
That's what I said, there are a lot of sophomores on this team here.
That may do some good for Coach Addison, who will have a lineup full of upperclassmen here the next year or two.
Yeah, it'd be exciting to see how they produce here.
And Katarina producing an 0-2 count here. Another swing and miss by Cranmer.
Cranmer trying to take the lead. He wants to get a he taking full swings there.
Keep an eye out here for Gray on first base. The runner for Claymont. Katarina sets the 0-2. Runner goes, and that's a swing and a miss. Throw over to second base is not in time. They said Gray just got around the tag. And so it's a strikeout call for the second out, but Claymont has a runner in scoring position on the stolen base by Gray. Look at that replay here. The throw attempt by range I thought was going to be in time.
Now batting our pitcher for
Gray
Claymont.
gets around the tag made.
This is number 1, Brady
and it'll
Fox.
be the pitcher Brady Fox now trying to tie the game after giving up that run in the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch by Katarina is a strike.
Yes.
Fox batting in the 9 spot against Katarina. The 0-1 is a shot up the middle. That's a grounder. The play is made, and a throw over to first is just off line, but the tag is made. A nice play by the first baseman Fossil off the throw from McBride. Let's take a look at the Mount Hope Fence defense play before we go to break here. Nice one to save the run.
That's our third out after
Ball hit right up the middle. Brayling
It's 1-0.
gets it, picks it up cleanly,
over Claymont.
fires it to first. Offline a little bit, but Keaton Fossil with the athletic move puts a tag on him for third out.
And we head to the bottom of the second inning with New Philadelphia up 1-0 still over Claymont.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at Mackensworth Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
What draws us together? What keeps us grinding long into the night? What drives us to excel? To give it everything we have? It's the moment. We're ready to show up. Are you?
Welcome to Willis Group Realty, where service meets excellence.
At Willis Group Realty, we pride ourselves on customer service. We ensure smart investment choices for a secure future. And we give back to the community because we believe in building stronger neighborhoods. Commercial, residential, land, whatever your real estate needs, Willis Group Realty has you covered.
Willis Group Realty, welcome home.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
We're back here at Tuscarora Park as New Philadelphia is up to a 1-0 lead here over Claymont as Fox will return to the mound here.
Leading off for the Quakers is number 15, Kane Oddie.
Kane Oddie at number 15.
Yeah, Kane's been getting quite a few starts right here. He's been putting the ball in play, playing some good defense. So Coach Weisel has gone with him again today at second base with the Catarina being on the mound.
Fox forces a swing and a miss there on the leadoff pitch. The 0-1 is outside for ball one. Claymont setting up in regular defensive form here as Fox fires the 1-1. And that is a breaking ball just off the plate for ball two. Fox from the windup once again, the 2-1. And that is a pop-up to the right side. It looks like Downing settles under it, and he will make the catch near the line for the first out.
Nice little easy pop-up for him. Just back up a little bit first base. First out.
Just looked like a jam job here on the inside pitch to Oddie. And Fox gets off to a good start here as Seth Bieber.
Now batting for the Quakers, this is number 10, Seth Bieber.
And the first pitch is a strike on the high and outside part of the zone.
Pitcher's best friend.
The 1 pitch is in the zone that time, hit to the shortstop. And a nice play they're made for the second out by McMorrow.
Fox had a pretty good inning this inning.
2 quick outs already for Fox, as it'll be another one of the seniors honored today, Max Steele.
Next up for our Quakers, another of our seniors that we are honoring at today's game.
Batter's box.
This is number 14, Mac Steele.
Quick timeout here as McMorrow, after making that play, needed to tie his cleat. First pitch from Fox is outside for ball 1. And Fox working quickly here. Bunt shown by Steele, but it's a ball. It'll be 2-0 now. And that one painting the outside again for ball 3, and Steele 1 pitch away from getting on base. The 3-0 by Fox is in the zone for strike 1. A lot of pitchers seem to have that easy strike pitch whenever they get to 3-0.
Yeah, a lot of confidence.
He doesn't have the 3-1 there, so Steele will draw a 2-out walk. As we get back to the top of the lineup, and Braylon McBride will get back to the plate once again.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Quakers. Now batting, number 2, Braylon McBride.
And McBride able to get on base in his first at bat. Or excuse me, was with the first out of the inning last time. The leadoff pitch is outside for ball 1.
Yeah, last time up he hit that little dribbler back to Fox for the easy first out.
The 1-0 is on the dirt, and that skips away from the catcher. Throw down to second is not in time. It's a steal for Steele. As Fair let the ball skip away, and his throw was not in time.
Yeah, good dirt ball read there by Max Steele. Take advantage, took the extra base.
Steele already getting a big lead with nobody on. The pitch is skipped by Fair again to the backstop. It bounces back, but Steele able to get to third. So back-to-back base swipes as we're at a 3-0 count once again for Fox.
Yeah, after getting the first 2 quick outs there, he's trying to help the Quakers out for some reason.
It'll be McBride once again setting up at 3-0. The pitch, that one's inside, so back-to-back walks here for Brady Fox as McBride will go to first. Max Steele's on third, and New Philadelphia could strike again with 2 outs. A quick timeout here is Fox and Fair will meet up once again. A 1-0 lead for New Philadelphia here with 2 outs, quickly forced by Fox, but the Quakers have forced back-to-back walks here by Max Steele and Braylon McBride as Carson Long, one of the 5 seniors being honored on Senior Day today, will step up to the plate. Long is what started the scoring for New Philadelphia last inning.
Number 22.
First pitch from Fox is
12,
high.
Carson Long,
Ball 1,
one of
and
our
Fox
seniors
really struggling
that
now to find
today.
the zone. See Fair now getting the call from his coach Logan Addison, trying to find a solution to get this third out. The 1-0. A runner goes, and he gets to second base as the ball is low once again. So runners on second and third now after the swipe by McBride.
Yeah, Mr. Fox is putting a lot of pressure on himself here, where just needs to get a ball on the plate there and get a little bit of confidence back.
10 of his last 12 pitches have been outside the zone. The 2-0 behind the back of Long, and Fox really needing to work out of this count now, 3-0.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come up with Courtney with the bases loaded. That would be bad situation for him.
The third spot batter now for New Philly is Courtney. The 3-0 is outside, so the third walk of the inning by Brady Fox has loaded the bases for Owen Courtney now with 2 men down.
Yes.
And it looks like we're going to get a timeout here and a visit from Coach Addison at the mound. What a turn of events here. You thought it was going to be a quick frame. New Philadelphia's get back on the field, and all of a sudden,
bases loaded now for him.
Prime spot potentially for scoring now. Well, I mentioned Addison now coming over from Tuscarawas Central Catholic High School, where he had previous coaching experience. A former superstar athlete at Claymont High School, getting to take over at his alma mater.
Well, he probably feels good about that.
And trying to find his way, trying to get his team to find their way out of this inning, as New Philadelphia's Owen Courtney will step up to the plate once again. Courtney had that shot to the shortstop in the last inning that skipped past McMorrow.
Next up for the Quakers, number 22, Owen Courtney.
Owen's got a lot of power, so he'd have to leave something up for him down the middle. He's going to be
First pitch to Courtney, way out the zone again. We'll see if New Philadelphia can add pressure to Fox here. The 1-0. That one's in the zone, strike one. Fox, a sophomore, pitching to Courtney. The 1-1 is hit down the line, foul. The grounder goes foul, and it's 1-2 now.
At least Fox is back on the plate there, getting a little confidence now. See if he can get out of this jam.
Bases loaded here. Count is 1-2. Courtney at the plate, Fox on the mound. The set. The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked by Ethan Fair, and it's a 2-2 count now. Looks like Courtney crowding a little bit of the plate, trying to force Fox. A 2-2. Outside once again. That ball skips to the backstop, and Fair recovers it. The steal attempt was not made by Steele.
He put the brakes on the mud real quick there, Mitch.
And this is a soft field that we're working with so far today, but that ball just skipped under the glove of Fair, and I thought they were going to make a steal attempt. But New Philadelphia could score here. It's a full count with the bases loaded. Courtney trying to drive in a run for New Philly. Fox trying to get back into the dugout unscathed. And a pickoff attempt is made at second base, and they got him! They got McBride at second base. What a move there by Fox to get out of the inning.
Yeah, that was a very good pickoff play.
Take a look at it here on the Domino's Big Play replay. What a move there by McMorrow and Fox.
And that's the end of the second inning. Our score.
And what a surprising end to that second inning here, as we are still 1-0. New Philadelphia leading over Claymont.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams with our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there. Football there. Football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play.
Powered by purpose at Kent State University, Tuscarawas. Engineering technology at Kent State Tusk is your pathway to a career in engineering. Our ABET accredited degrees cover many fields, including electrical, electronic, mechanical systems, green and alternative, and integrated engineering technology. Graduates of our bachelor level engineering technology degree programs are eligible to become registered professional engineers in the state of Ohio. Define your own success at Kent State University, Tuscarawas.
LodgeVision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio.
If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, LodgeVision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact LodgeVision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars. They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
The order.
Well, we're in the top of the third inning now. Ethan Fair leading off for Claymont here as he takes the first strike. We are at 1-0 so far. New Philadelphia over the Mustangs as the Quakers ran themselves out of a bases-loaded situation here in the bottom of the second. That pitch low for ball one. New Philadelphia had the bases loaded in the bottom of the second, but a pickoff attempt by Brady Fox over to second base got the final out of the inning as the Mustangs escaped a bases-loaded jam. 2-1 now is the count to Fair, who drew a hit by pitch in his first at-bat of the game. The 2-1 is swung on and missed. Foul tipped, I believe.
Yeah, not too often you see your catcher's leadoff hitter, but he must be one of the good ones.
I was going to say, yeah, it's very rare you see him in the higher portion of the lineup unless it's for power. But this guy can hit for contact and power. The 2-2. Hit over to second, or shortstop rather. The play is made and a nice throw by McBride for the first out of the inning.
McBride making up for that bad.
I was going to say McBride was the base runner who was picked off by Fox to end the inning. And a nice connection to McMorrow, but he makes a nice play there on the Dennison Yard replay.
Up and throw.
It was a 3-2 count too that made it so like stressful and so surprising.
Yeah,
that move.
Yeah, Coach Wise was not probably too happy with that 3-2 count with Courtney up the bat there.
And it'll be Connor Hillier now to the plate. Hits to the back of the screen for
now
strike
batting
one.
number 3, Connor Hillier for the Mustangs.
Yeah, with the net, it looks a lot different watching the game without the fence anymore here at Tuscarora Park.
They've been making renovations over here at Tuscarora Park, trying to add on to what has been a long-time ball field for the New Philadelphia Quakers baseball program. The 0-1 pitch is low, and it skips back to the screen for a 1-1 count. One thing I noticed here at the old ball field that you don't have anymore, the batting cages are no longer here over at the long-famed Tuscarora Park. Used to go there as a kid all the time.
Yeah, the cages are gone. RTY is going to put some more kiddie rides in. Hopefully get some in this year and then plan on get the rest of them for next year.
That's a 2-1 count. It's good to see the big swings are still over there. Those are always my favorite parts of coming down here. Swing and a miss, or no, rather a dribbler to the right side, picked up by Katarina, and he doesn't get there in time, so a hustle attempt by Hillier results in a base hit.
Yes. You like getting those in the scorebook like he just got a real shot.
I was going to say, it's such a weird contact being made off the bat with this soft grass. Katarina lost his footing there, so it'll be a runner on first base as we have Mullen coming to the plate for Claymont. First pitch is in there for a strike.
Mullen had a base hit over the third baseman's head last time. That little dropped in between left fielder and third baseman.
The next pitch is fouled into the crowd.
We're safer under the tent today, Mitch.
A big shout out to our crew at Big Time Sports for providing us a tent here on this day here at Tuscarora Park. 0-2 count on Mullen. The pitch is fouled. A half swing by Mullen on a steal attempt by Hillier. The hit and run doesn't work here. We are back to an 0-2 count. Is Mason Catarina setting up now for an 0-2 pitch. A shot down the left side, but it's foul.
Gets another chance.
And some of these Claymont batters have been making Catarina work for his outs. One that comes to mind was the hit by pitch that was drawn in the previous inning for Claymont. As we set up now once again, 0-2. That one is high for ball one. Try to go back to the high cheese. And Mullen gets another crack at it now, 1-2, with Hillier on first base. Runner goes, and it's a swing and a miss. Throw down to second is on a double bounce, not in time. And
he struck out.
We had Mullen run to first base as the ball was in the dirt, but because of the base being occupied, he is forced out.
That's correct.
So that's the second out of the inning here as Claymont has a runner in scoring position
Nolan
in Hillier
McMorrow,
as
12,
Nolan
now
McMorrow
batting.
will try to drive in the tying run. The first pitch by Catarina is just outside, a ball. The 1-0 pitch to McMorrow is a hard shot down the left side, but foul near the New Philly dugout.
He's ahead of that one there, Mitch.
So it is a 1-1 count now. McMorrow, I believe, popped up in his first at-bat.
To the third baseman.
To the third baseman, which led to that infield fly rule.
Yes, it dropped.
On the play by Bieber. It's a 1-1 count here for Catarina. It's a ground ball up the middle. Once again, a play over to the shortstop, McBride, in time once again. And for the second straight inning, McBride bails the Quakers out defensively, and we are headed to the bottom of the third here on Big Time Sports. We'll keep you right here once again as we take a look at our fan cam, which is brought to you by Dover Dental Group. Take a look at some of the New Philadelphia and Claymont faithful attending today's game. Braving the cold and wind here at Tuscarora Park.
Yes, we are.
some of them already came prepared. Look at the tents we have set up in the stands for New Philly. You see the 2025 balloons set up for Senior Day. Not what you would call a normal looking baseball crowd here, as we have the jackets and the gloves and the stocking cap set up. Take a look at ourselves here on the Dover Dental Group fan cam.
Yes. Yeah, we got the JV game with Claymont after this. They're already here ready to go.
A longtime staple here of Tuscarora Park being the ball field, which we mentioned earlier is getting renovations being made.
Yeah, they're within the first phase with the backstop. Dugouts will be put in right at the end of the season here, Mitch. And then all go ahead then for the turf of the infield is what we've done on to finish out phase one. And then hopefully phase two quickly part is getting the bleat seating up against the wall and raised up, so it's a little more convenient to see the field.
Well, it sounds exciting for the New Philly faithful
Leading
as we
off for the
head to the bottom of the
Quakers,
third inning here.
22,
Leading off,
Owen
Brady Fox
Courtney.
pitching a first pitch ball. And that is set to number 22, Owen Courtney, who was at bat when the third out was made in the previous inning on the pickoff attempt. So he will come back to the plate here and take a second pitch strike.
Yeah, you're right. He's all over the plate. He wants to get to the ball quickly here.
And that's outside for ball 2. Fox did get 2 quick outs in the previous inning before loading the bases on 3 consecutive walks. So we'll see if he's shaken those struggles here as he gets Courtney to swing and hit it foul. A dribbler down the left side. We mentioned Courtney in his first official at-bat that finished, had a sharp liner to the shortstop McMorrow that skipped past him and led to, or added to New Philadelphia's scoring in the bottom of the first. The 2-2. High and outside, 3-2 now.
Same as he was last inning, except nobody on.
Fox trying to avoid his 4th walk of the game, and that'll be a shot up the middle, and that's a base hit for Courtney. And a good start to New Philadelphia's offense here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, he has to feel good about that since he's been going through
Next up, another one of our seniors we are saluting today. Number 11.
Courtney sets it up for Keaton Fossil to try and add to New Philadelphia's bottom of the third. Fossil with a hit of his own last time that just dropped between the shortstop and the outfielders. And the first pitch is bounced in the dirt.
One of those 55-footers, Mitch. Catchers really don't approve of those pitches there.
And especially if you have to skip to the left or right side to try and get him, which Fair has had a few of his shares already today. The 1-0 from Fox is high. That's 2-0 now. Looking over at Courtney, getting a big lead here, being held by the first baseman Nate Downing. 2-0 from Fox is swung on. That's a line drive base hit to the left side. Back singles here for the Quakers, setting up first and second with nobody out.
You know, Keaton, he's having a good day so far for his senior day.
We have 2 for 2 for Fossil now, as he roped that one in between the shortstop and third baseman.
Our next batter, number 9, Matthew Miser.
And so we see Matthew Miser here, the DH, trying to drive in some runs for the Quakers.
Yeah, he got the sacrifice fly last time to right field to get the first run for the Quakers.
As we take the first pitch here, that's an inside strike here. We're getting some hot chocolate being delivered by some of the New Philadelphia faithful. Thank you, guys.
We got more hot chocolate we can handle here.
We have about 4 cups right. This is what it pays, folks, to be working in broadcasting here for high school baseball at Big Time Sports. And Fox steps off the mound here. 0-1 is the count against Miser, who has runners on first and second with nobody out. The pitch is a pop-up, and that'll be over to center field. Hillier settles under it, makes the catch, and no tag-up attempt will be made by the Philly base runners. So first out is made for Claymont.
Katarina pitcher's up now. Hopefully he can help his own cause.
We just got one of the hot chocolates being taken away from us.
Next up is number 4, Mason Katarina.
Just because we have too much of it doesn't mean we don't want it.
The Katarina family, as I butchered their name last time around.
She's been called in to run the scoreboard, so she's taking advantage of it.
Another pickoff attempt is made by Fox. That one skips over to the outfield, though.
Yes.
On the backup attempt by Hillier. So we still have runners on first and second with nobody out as Brady Fox tries to work out of it here on the Dennison Yard replay. They got that pickoff attempt in the second inning that got them out of the bases loaded jam. Now they're trying to get out of a first and second jam with 1 out. We have Jack Range at the plate, or Catalina rather, and that's a long drive from Catalina over to the wall.
Home run.
And that's a home run on senior day. Mason Catarina adds to his own cause, and it's 4-0 New Philly. Let's take a look at it here. The home run, a Simpson Heating and Cooling big blast.
Mason turns on the fastball inside there, drives it over the fence in left field for a 3-run home run.
That's over the extended Newfield Tuscarora Park wall. That is not an easy ball to get over. That's a shot hit
Our next batter,
by
number
Catarina.
15, Kane
And it's
Oddie.
4-0 New Philly here as Kane Oddie will come to the plate. That's a first pitch strike.
Yeah, that fence, we moved it in here a little bit, but it's 16 foot high now. You still have to get a poke to get her out of there.
Yeah, that's a grounder to the right side. Another base hit for New Philly as Oddie gets on base.
Looks like the Quakers about to come alive this inning for him.
Look at the replay here. Looked like he got on the hands just a little bit there as Oddie was able to take it to the opposite side.
Yep, the big hole over there on the right side for the base hit.
Our next batter is number 10.
And so the next batter will be Seth Bieber, the third baseman now, with runners on first and 1 out. Fox fires, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. Bieber with a ground ball out in his previous at-bat in the bottom of the second inning. The 0-1 pitch, a runner goes, and it's in the dirt. Throw by Fair is high, and it's a stolen base for Kane Oddie. And another stolen base here for the Quakers. They've had a few of them already today.
Yeah, they got a little bit of speed on the team this year. Like I said, they try to take advantage, put pressure on the defense here.
The 1-1 pitch is outside for ball 2. Fox trying to settle down here, working his command after giving up the home run as well. The 2-1 is high and outside once again.
Fair gets rid of the ball pretty quick for a catcher there. So, I mean, just a little high on the throws.
And the 3-1 is inside. That's ball 4. Another walk drawn by the Quakers lineup. So it's runners on first and second with 1 out as Max Steele will head to the plate, but not before Coach Logan Addison comes to the mound, and this might be it for Brady Fox.
Yeah, he had somebody warming up in the bullpen earlier. Yep.
And so we will have a pitching change here at Tuscarora Park with the Quakers up 4-0 in the bottom of the third inning. There is 1 man out with runners on first and second for the New Philadelphia lineup. And it looks like they're going to bring in the left-hander. It is number 30, Jackson Jinks, who will take the mound here as we take a quick timeout here in the middle of the third inning with New Philadelphia up 4-0.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Primetime is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Primetime we picked the best program.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
And we welcome you back to Tuscarora Park. A pitching change has been made as Claymont will go with the right-hander Jackson Jinks, who comes in from left field to replace the starter Brady Fox after the New Philadelphia Quakers have broken into a 4-0 lead over the Mustangs here in the bottom of the third inning with 1 man out And the Quakers have runners on second and first, with the 9-hole hitter Mac Steele coming to the plate, one of 5 seniors being honored today for New Philadelphia's Senior Day. The first pitch by Jinx will be just high for a ball. They tried to frame it in the zone.
You know, Max has, I think he's about like 500 this year and on base about 600% of the time.
A ball 2 here for Jinx, who is one of 6 Claymont sophomores on the roster. Was working in the outfield earlier in the game.
He may be a sophomore, but he's big as a senior.
A number of these Claymont players, big athletic builds here. 3-0 now, as Jinx, like Fox, struggling to find the zone early. Steele settling in the box here, has all the time in the world pretty much for these next couple of pitches. 3-0 delivery is in the zone for a strike. Fire back to second, not in time, as the Quakers' Kane Oddie had that already read. Oddie at second base set Bieber at first after drawing the walk. The 3-1 to Steele. And Steele hits a grounder to second base, a little dribbler, and it's fired over to first by McMullen. For the second out of the inning, the runners will advance to second and third. As we head back to the top of the lineup here for New Philly.
Mr. McBride's up. Maybe he can make up for his base running error and get these 2 runs in with a single.
Now batting top of the order, number 2, Braylon McBride.
Hope Coach Wise will forget about that for next practice.
2 outs here, runners on second and third here. Jinx fires, and it's a grounder to third base. Play being made by the Mustangs, and safe. They're saying that McBride ran it out. And so a run scores on that play, making it 5-0 New Philly. As Bieber advances to third here, runners on the corners, and a close play there for New Philly, and he was drawn off the bag.
Yeah, just thrown off bag a little bit. Pulled the first baseman off to allow.
And so runners on the corners once again, 2 men out. It is Carson Long to the plate. And Long swings at an inside pitch, strike 1.
I think Carson wanted all that one.
Long, another one of the seniors being honored today. Facing off against Jinx. Fires an 0-1. Runner goes from second. A ground ball to the shortstop. McMorrow fires to first. And just a little bit left, but that's the end of the inning here. As New Philadelphia spots 4 runs on Claymont pitching, we head to the 4th.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas insurance professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more, visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Hey, you guys want to practice for the golf scramble?
Right now? How?
I got an idea.
Now we know what you're doing when we can't find you.
Wayne?
Looks like we have a problem.
Do you really know what's been happening on your roof? We can help. Don't risk costly damages and disruptions to your business operations. Schedule your complimentary roof assessment today.
Hi, my name is Carly Clark-Maley, and I'm a 2010 graduate of Strasburg High School. I was very involved in all athletics here at Strasburg, and I'm just here to tell you today that As some of my fondest memories of being on the athletic fields with my teammates and my friends, it is time that Strasburg gets updated facilities. We hope we can count on your support and vote yes for issue 11 on May 6th.
And we're back here at Tuscarora Park, New Philadelphia up 5-0 as we enter the top of the 4th inning. The first pitch is being thrown for a strike, not by Mason Caterina, who started the first 3 innings for New Philadelphia. He has been moved back to shortstop. It is Seth Bieber, the junior, now on the mound for New Philly. Bieber's second pitch is a grounder off of his glove, and it dribbles into the infield as Jackson Jinks will lead off the 4th inning with a single for Claymont. And Jinks, the new pitcher for Claymont, getting a hit off the new pitcher for New Philly.
Yes.
Look at the replay there. Just skips off of Bieber's glove. And one thing we were talking about in the middle of the frame is that I was surprised that Caterina, who had been cruising for the first 3 innings.
Yes, Coach Weisel just, like I said, got him some work. The top part of the Cardinal Conference is coming up.
That's a shot to left field, base hit off the bat of Nate Downing, so it's runners on first and second. You mentioned the games that New Philadelphia is going to be having here within the next week, but especially with that 5-0 lead, I figured, oh, they give him some more time to work the Claymont batters. But Bieber now facing a first and second situation with nobody out.
Right. Like I said, Seth has pitched a little bit this season. He's just getting a few more innings here. And like I said, he's needs to settle down here and just get the ball in the plate, let some players field the ball here.
Brayson Gray now steps to the plate for the Mustangs, and that pitch to the backstop. Runners will advance to second and third. And 3 pitches has put Claymont in a good spot here to potentially cut into the Quaker lead.
Yeah, get a chance to get a run across there for him. Something on the scoreboard. It's always a tough one to get that first one, Mitch.
Gray, yeah, absolutely. Gray has had some competitive at-bats here early in the game as the 1-0 pitch is a strike on the outside spot.
Yeah, his first at-bat, he worked the pitcher and ended up getting beamed.
And that 3-2 count that really was extended.
Yes.
The pickoff attempt from Bieber skips the outfield here, and the runner from third, Jinks, tries to go home to the run, and he does. He scores. And the miscue from New Philly gives Claymont its first run of the contest. It almost felt like New Philly forgot there was a runner on third to keep from scoring.
It was a poor throw to second base, down low.
And we have a pinch runner here for Claymont, as it will be, I believe, Downing coming out of the game.
Number 10, does it look like?
And it looks like it'll be.
Let's see, number 10.
We'll have it might be number 4. No, I was going to say 14. Potentially not on the roster here. We'll have more updates for you on the pinch runner as we go here. As for now, the 1-1 is outside or inside for 2-1. Number 18, Ashton Cox, the sophomore for Claymont, will pinch run for Downing.
There's 7 sophomores on that team of Claymont this year.
As we mentioned before, potentially good for Coach Addison here within a year or two. Inside for ball 3, and Bieber struggling to put away his first batter here as Brayson Gray working the count well. Cox at second base there. Gray working a 3-1 count with nobody out here. Bieber settles, fires. High for ball 4.
Yeah, the Quakers make it a little harder on themselves than they need to.
The next batter for the Mustangs is designated hitter.
The designated hitter, Heston Cranmer, will step up here. I believe he's one at-bat on the day was a strikeout as he takes a ball here. And we have a timeout here, a visit from Coach
Moorhead.
Coach Moorhead, yes. Yeah. And this is this interesting situation for New Philadelphia. I mean, obviously you want to work your pitching staff as well as you possibly can, not to overuse them. And Bieber's been a solid guy for you out of the pen all season, but I'm still surprised that they went away from Katarina, who had some long at-bats against Claymont, but had otherwise looked solid in making sure that they stayed off the board.
That's why we're in the booth.
Exactly.
We're not coaching.
Coach Weisel has done a tremendous job of making this New Philadelphia program competitive in the conference and in the tournaments here in the last couple of years. The 1-0 is inside for ball 2. So Claymont's batters getting a little more patient here in this 4th inning, making Bieber work. The 2-0 to Cranmer. Inside for ball 3. Well, kind of like what we were seeing with Brady Fox, who had struggled with, you know, a lot of his pitches on the outside part. Bieber now struggling to get the ball inside of the strike zone.
Yes, he is. Like I say, he's making himself work a lot harder than he usually needs to, but
that one's in the zone. That's the spot he wants for the first strike. Cranmer settling back here for the 3-1 pitch. That is on the zone, strike 2, and Cranmer was already looking for the walk.
Yes, he was.
think Bieber just clipped the zone there, so it's a full count with runners on first and second.
Here's the pitch again.
I think that was close enough for them to call it.
Yeah, it was on the plate there for him.
The payoff pitch. That's a sky-high pop-up to left field. Down the line, settling under it, making the catch is Long for the first out. Tell you what, that ball got dangerously closer to the wall than I expected it to.
Yes, it did.
As Cranmer just got under it enough to keep the lead at 4.
Number 1, Brady Fox.
Nice track down by Long there in the left field spot, as it'll be Brady Fox.
I think Bieber here would like to get a nice ground ball double play and get out of this inning.
New Philadelphia's middle infielders working up the middle here. Another inside ball by Bieber. You're seeing Katarina and the second baseman, Adi, working up the middle there.
Trying to keep him close.
And Bieber fires over to first, and not in time. He tried to get Gray at first base, but to no avail. We have Ashton Cox, the pinch runner at second base, Gray at first. With one man out, the 1-0. Bunt shown and bunt attempted by Fox, but a foul ball.
Yeah, Fox went after a high ball there.
Tried to push it down the right side of the infield to not allow the forced throw at third.
Right, they'll play and get a chance and make the first baseman have to come field the ball, holding the runner on.
We haven't seen a successful bunt attempt yet. Today we saw a swinging bunt earlier in the game down the right side. The 1-1 pitch from Bieber is swung on and missed. And a fire over to first, not in time. They've been patrolling Gray over at first base well, while the middle infield works on Cox at second base.
Pick-off attempt. Yeah, he loaded twice to throw. He'd come up first. I think he had a better chance of getting there.
Range on the attempt there, the 1-2. Curveball, high and tight. That'll be 2-2.
Jackson has a real good arm there behind the plate. Again, he's a freshman.
The 2-2. Swung on and popped up. If that's fair, that's an infield fly. It will be fair, and the catch is made by the third baseman, Adi, and that'll be the second out of the frame. So a big out there for Bieber.
Yes, that is. Bieber really has to struggle. He's been struggling here, but he's working hard to get out of this inning if he can get this batter here.
Number 9, Ethan Fair.
And so we're at the top of the order once again for Claymont. The catcher, Ethan Fair, will try to drive in these runs for Claymont against Bieber. First pitch inside, and they tried to frame it in the zone. Fair working close to the plate in the box. He's the one that drew that hit by pitch earlier in the game. And Bieber fires high and outside for 2-0.
Yes, that's running behind, pitching behind these batters doesn't help him out either. So he's got to come in now.
Bieber's 2-0 is a breaking ball high and tight, and that's a 3-0 count now. New Philadelphia got up 5-0 after that third inning, but the Mustangs trying to do some damage. The 3-0. That's in the zone for a strike. And Bieber will settle here as a 3-1 count now against Fair, trying to drive in Cox and potentially Gray. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. That's 3-2.
They'll put the runners, they'll be moving on the pitch.
New Philadelphia trying to get out of this top of the fourth. Claymont trying to cut into the Quakers' lead. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's low, so the bases are loaded. Bieber walks fair here, and Connor Hillier will come to the plate as the tying run. What a turn of events here for New Philly.
Our next batter is number 3, Connor Hillier.
Bieber with the first delivery to Hillier, and it throws it in the zone here, a strike. A good start. As you mentioned, he's been getting behind some batters.
Yes, he has got ahead of this one. Mr. Hillier had a swinging bunt last time.
Yes, that's the one I mentioned, yes. Trying to get more than a bunt here, 0-1, and it's a swing to right center field. That ball is long, and that is deep. New Philadelphia tracking it, making the catch.
Max Steele in center field.
What a play by Steele to leave the bases stranded once again. Let's take a look at it here on the Mount Hope Fence defense replay.
Mr. Hillier, he gets all this ball. Max Steele with this good speed catches up to this ball because it definitely looked like it was going to fall in the gap there. Comes out from nowhere and makes the catch.
The third straight inning that New Philadelphia's defense bails out the pitching, and we go to the bottom of the fourth. New Philly up 5-1.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience, so don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently. decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
And we're back here at Tuscarora Park, New Philadelphia leading 5-1 on Senior Day over the visiting Claymont Mustangs. It is Mitch Spinell.
Oh, no. It's Courtney
on the call here. As you mentioned during the break, we were trying to figure out who's leading off the bottom of the fourth here, and Owen Courtney is stepping to the plate now.
Yes, he is.
That is high and tight for ball one. Mitch Spinell alongside Kelly Ricklick here as we are braving the elements against this New Philadelphia Claymont matchup today. The 1-0 pitch is a high and tight breaking ball again. Courtney just avoided the hit by pitch as Jackson Jinks in relief for Brady Fox fires again. High and again. So it's 3-0 now as Jinks has had a bit of trouble finding the zone in his inning plus work of relief. And he will fire a 3-0 pitch that is in the dirt, so a 4-pitch walk drawn by Courtney to lead off the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring Keaton Fossil to the plate.
Keaton's had a good day today. He's 2 for 2 for his senior day.
Keaton Fossil, as we mentioned before, the starting quarterback for New Philadelphia's famed football team. And you mentioned, Kelly, one of the most chill-headed athletes we've seen in recent New Philly memory.
Yes, he is. You can never tell what's going on. He's in a crush situation. He is as calm as can be. As I said, one thing about Keaton is just outstanding.
And that ball skips away, and it'll be a steal for Courtney as the Claymont defense rushes for it. Courtney going for third. He's trying to get 2. Throw over from the right side is not in time. A double steal for Owen Courtney now. He's in scoring position for Fossil.
Yep. Owen took second base easy and slowed up. If he just kept running.
It was that big, it's that big, wide space of Tuscarora Park here. The ball skipped over to the wall, and Claymont's infielders didn't get to it in time. So the first pitch to Fossil is a line drive down the left side, foul. Well, he was 2 feet from driving in that run on the first pitch.
Yes, he was. Keaton seeing the ball real well today, it looks like.
New Philadelphia's offense trying to add on to a 5-1 lead here. They scored 4 in the bottom of the third inning as Jinks fires the 0-1, and Fossil ropes a ball to left field. That might get to the wall. It's over the head of the outfielder, and the run will score. Fossil will head to second here. He has a stand-up double, and New Philadelphia adds on 6-1.
That ball was crushed to the wall there by Keaton. I mean, he's having a great day, 3 for 3. Hitting his ball off that fence.
And that'll bring Matthew Miser to the plate once again. The first pitch is in the dirt for ball one. You mentioned Fossil having a solid day so far. That's kind of what, you know, being a former baseball player myself, that's kind of what the weird energy of a senior day brings you, where you feel like you have to bring your best effort to whatever the senior day brings you. As that ball is hit by Miser down the right field line, that is fair. Fossil goes over to third, And it'll be first and third with nobody out.
Miser's hands got a little sting on him.
And as I mentioned, Miser, another one of the 5 seniors honored by Senior Day. There's something about your final game on your home turf that makes you feel like you just got to show out.
Yes.
These two alongside Mason Catarina, who had 3 solid innings, along with a 3-run home run in the game.
He'd like to add another 3-run here for himself.
Catarina's first pitch is low and outside. The ball is fired to second on the wild pitch. And we have Miser in a rundown here, trying to draw the run in. Fossil slides. He's out at home. Miser takes second. So they tried the delayed steal to no avail. It's still 6-1.
Here comes the replay. Ball into the dirt. Picked up. Fake. And threw the ball to second. Second baseman runs down. Guy breaks for home. He throws and fires, gets him out.
And I don't even know if that was the double steal or if Miser just had a bad read on that wild pitch that Fair was able to recover from. Nevertheless, 1-0 here. Runner on second. The pitch to Catarina is a ball again, so it's 2-0. And so Jinx got away with one there on the out at home, trying to make up for it, and that's a ball 3. We've seen some struggles here from the relievers for both teams, trying to find the zone. The 3-0 from Jackson Jinx is a strike. And a pickoff attempt to second base. You see Miser back in time.
3-1 from Mason here.
And the pitch is outside, so a walk is drawn by Mason Catarina. That'll bring Kane Oddie to the plate with runners on first and second with 1 out.
Next up for the Quakers, number 15, Kane Oddie.
There's the bat, pitch outside for the ball 4. Mr. Catarina takes a walk to first.
Jinx's first pitch to Oddie is a strike, so he starts off well there. Oddie scored a run earlier in the game for New Philly in that 4-run third. Trying to drive in a run now as the pitch is out of the zone for ball 1. One pitch from Jinx is a breaking ball in the zone for strike 2. So Jackson Jinx off to a good start here, a 1-2 count against Kane Oddie. Trying to get the second out of the inning. And that one is roped to the shortstop, just by the shortstop. It's a base hit. Rounding third and coming for home and scoring at home. Another run for New Philly as Miser gets to the plate, and it's 7-1 Quakers.
And bounced off the glove of the shortstop, knocks it away. It makes it a chance for Mr. Miser to make.
And we will have another pitching change here as Jackson Jinx's day of relief is done. And it looks like they will bring in another left fielder to take the mound. The second time they've gone to the left field position.
Must be the bullpen out there in left field.
In this game. No, it's not. It's not left of the foul line over there. It's actually in the field as we see it. There's a mound and everything there. But nevertheless, it'll be number 11 for Claymont, Braylon Mullen, the third hitter in their lineup, coming to the plate, or coming to the mound rather, and trying to throw water on this New Philadelphia 4th inning.
Okay.
And we will take a quick timeout here. It's 7-1 New Philadelphia over Claymont in the top of the 4th here on Big Time Sports.
It's always that personal touch that they know you.
Primetime has people that can help you through every step of the way, and when you're my age, you need that extra help.
You don't want a lot of questioning when you're already dealing with a medical issue. Prime time is trying to help us get down the road as long as we can.
And if you're not in the right situation, a senior can lose everything. I feel with Prime Time, we picked the best program.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
And so we're still in the bottom of the fourth inning here at New Philadelphia High School with one man out as Braylon Mullen has come to the pitcher's mound in relief of Jackson Jinks. Trying to settle this New Philadelphia fourth inning now. Pitching to Seth Bieber as he will throw ball one. Bieber, the opposing relief pitcher right now for New Philadelphia, after escaping that top of the fourth with one run allowed, trying to add to his cause with runners on first and second. The 1-0 delivery is another outside pitch for ball two, as some of Claymont's pitchers have really struggled to find the zone today.
Yeah, unfortunately, Claymont likes the outside part, and New Philly likes the inside.
Yeah, especially
relief pitching.
The 2-0, it's a foul ball off the bat of Bieber. You have Kane Audi, or rather Mason Catarina at second base.
Kane Audi at first.
With one man down here as Bieber settles in the batter's box. The 2-1. High for ball three. A number of walks already drawn by this New Philadelphia lineup today. The fifth pitch of the at-bat from Mullen. It's inside, and that's another walk drawn by the Quakers as Bieber gets on base. And so it'll be the 9-hole hitter, Mac Steele, making another visit to the batter's box.
Now batting number 14, Mac Steele for the Quakers.
The first pitch from Mullen is a strike. And so Steele has worked the count a number of times earlier this game. Has a bases loaded situation here with one man down. Mullen, the pitch. That's a foul ball. Dribbler down the right side. And so Mullen has Steele down 0-2. And a shot hit up the middle. That is a base hit by Steele. Coming in to score is Catarina, and it's 8-1 New Philadelphia. Another high-scoring effort here this inning by the Quakers.
Now batting top of the order for the Quakers, number 2, Braylon McBride.
And so we're up to the top of the order once again for New Philly, Braylon McBride. Trying to add on to this Quaker lead, 8-1. Mullen's first pitch to him is outside the zone for a ball. See Kane Audi at third over there, the base runner. Mullen, the 1-0 pitch is fouled to the backstop. See Audi at third base, Seth Bieber at second after drawing the walk. And Max Steele at first after his RBI single. The 1-1 to McBride. Outside the zone, that ball skips away, but no steal attempt made by Audi. So Mullen needing to get back into the count here at 2-1. sets. His next pitch is a rocket down the left side. There is a force play at third for the out. Fires over to first. That ball skips away from the first baseman, and a run scores. 2 runs are about to score as Bieber gets home, and it's 10-1 New Philly. So the throw from the third baseman for Claymont, Brayson Gray, he got the force at third, but fired a skipper over to first base where Nate Downing couldn't come up with it. That allowed New Philadelphia to score 2 runs on the play as Max Steele settles at third base. And coming to the plate is Carson Long.
Number 12, Carson Long.
Runners on the corners here with a new count here. And that one is outside the zone here. I'm trying to see if there was 1 out or 2 outs here. I might be mistaken here. Is 1 out.
It's 1 out.
As the count is 1-0 on Long. Long swings. That's a foul tip for strike 1.
Off his hand, off the catcher's hand.
I believe there was a force play at third base initially on the bases loaded ground out, correct? Or was there not?
No, there was a force, but he didn't go for it. He threw the ball across for the air.
Oh.
No, he was like 2 steps on the inside.
I thought he had shuffled to try and get it over to third base, but it is still 1 out here. Yeah. They could have forced it to third and fired to home because the base runner was just 2 steps off the bag.
He never went.
That's a long foul ball there by Carson Long. I'm surprised by that. Nevertheless, it is 10-1 New Philadelphia here, 1 run away from the 10-run limit rule, as Claymont would still have a set of at-bats here in the top of the 5th. The 1-2. Oh, off the helmet, my goodness. Long is struck in the head as he heads to first base. And that's why they wear him here, as the bases are loaded.
Yes, thank goodness you wear helmets.
Coach Weisel surely going out to check on his player. And it looks like we're going to get a pinch runner anyway for Long.
Number 5.
It'll be number 5 for New Philadelphia, Cameron Wright, coming into the game to pinch run for Long following the hit by pitch. See him getting all of his equipment in order to try and get back.
Has to have his wristband so he knows what Weisel's calling.
Wristband on the play. He had to pull off his pullover really quickly.
Now he's cold. Now he's cold.
I mean, many people are here at Tuscarora Park today. We're seeing now Mullen.
He really doesn't want to face Mr. Courtney today, but he doesn't have no choice because there's no place to put him.
Well, he has the opportunity to get out of this here. 1 man down with the bases loaded. Could force a ground ball. Could force an infield fly rule if he keeps it in the infield fair territory. Courtney trying to drive to the outfield. First pitch is a curveball high, and that skips away momentarily by Gray.
As the Quakers have batted around.
They had that 4-run third inning. We thought, oh, that might be the barrage of runs they needed today. No, it's a 5-run frame now, the bottom of the 4th for the Quakers. Swing and a miss for that one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is driven to the center right gap. That one might get down. It does get down. 1 run's going to score, 2 more. They might clear the bases here. Courtney gets the second. A runner stops at third. And it'll be a 2-run double for Owen Courtney. It's 12-1 Quakers. A 7-run 4th inning now for New Philadelphia with 1 man down. Able to one-hop the fence there on the Dennison Yard replay as Courtney is at second base. No, rather, he'll be pinch ran for. It'll be number 7, Jackson Norris, coming into the game. Standing at second base, while the other pinch runner, Cameron Wright, number 5, stands at third. Meanwhile, Keaton Fossil getting back to the plate here. As we mentioned, New Philadelphia batting around in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Keaton Fossil for the Quakers.
He's 3 for 3.
Fossil fouls the first pitch. He's had a solid day, as you mentioned, 3 for 3. Fossil, another one of the 5 seniors, as you mentioned. The pitch is down the line and fair. That'll score a run. A running to the plate will be Norris, and it's another score for New Philadelphia. It's 14-1 on the 2-run single by Keaton Fossil, 4 for 4. And we'll have another pitching visit here by Coach Addison, as Braylon Mullen looks like his day of relief is done. And we'll take a quick timeout here. 14-1 New Philadelphia over Claymont in the 4th.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwich Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwich Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwich Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to DoverBrakeInc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection. Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time.
Hi, I'm James here at 705 South Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover, Ohio at New Image Auto Sales. Wait a second, is this supposed to rain today? Come with me inside our massive indoor showroom because Ohio weather is so unpredictable. You can check out all our nice pre-owned vehicles inside our indoor showroom. And every car comes with a lifetime warranty and is priced at or below KBB retail. And every vehicle comes inspected prior to hitting the showroom floor so that you know exactly what you're getting. And our inventory is moving so fast. Scan the QR code to see what's available right now. Don't see what you like? Check back tomorrow. Look, car buying doesn't have to suck. Stop in here at New Image Auto Sales year-round, where we have an indoor showroom, climate-controlled, that's been family-owned and operated since 2019, where you can find your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. So scan the QR code or check out our website to see today's inventory. I'll see you soon.
Ready for adventure? The 2025 Chevrolet Equinox is here. With its sleek design, advanced safety features, and spacious interior, the Equinox is built for your next journey. It combines performance with efficiency. Find yours at Ferris Chevrolet Toyota. Locally trusted, family-owned, and dedicated to your driving needs, Ferris Chevrolet Toyota makes finding your dream car easy.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Since 1953, Millersburg Tire has carried on the family tradition of selling and servicing your farm and family passenger tire needs. To meet our customers' needs in present day, we built the Red Hannah Tire Building to service big trucks even better. At Millersburg Tire, we sell tires to fit any vehicle and pride ourselves in sales and service. Our motto is simple. If it runs on rubber, we have it for your vehicle.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Welcome to Willis Group Realty, where service meets excellence.
At Willis Group Realty, we pride ourselves on customer service. We ensure smart investment choices for a secure future. And we give back to the community because we believe in building stronger neighborhoods. Commercial, residential, land, whatever your real estate needs, Willis Group Realty has you covered.
Willis Group Realty, welcome home.
And we're back here. It's still the bottom of the fourth inning here at Tuscarora Park. New Philadelphia has had a 9-run inning to set up a 14-1 lead over the Claymont Mustangs here. A new pitcher into the game for Claymont. Connor Hillier takes the mound, and he will pitch to number 9 for New Philadelphia. That is Matthew Miser, a first pitch ball. Runner at first base, one man down. The pitch is fouled off by Miser. That'll be 0-2, 1-1. We have a pinch runner into the game now for New Philadelphia, number 8, Cohen Winters, in replacement of Keaton Fossil, who just got his 4th hit on the day, driving in 2 runs for the Quaker offense. That is inside and tight, 2-1. Hillier, the left-hander, fires in, and that is outside, so a 3-1 count now for Miser. See Cohen Winters there at first base. The 3-1 pitch is high and outside, and that's ball 4 again. A lot of the offense today for New Philadelphia. They've had their bursts with the home run by Katarina, the double we just saw from Owen Courtney, but a lot of it has been from the Mustangs' struggles to get the ball over the plate.
Number 4, our batter for the Quakers.
You know, they've been struggling here.
Well, they get a first strike pitch there to number 4, Katarina, who we mentioned had a 3-run home run back in that bottom of the 3rd inning to go along with his 3 innings of starting pitching, in which he held the Mustangs scoreless and got out of a few sticky situations. It is 1-1 now after the second pitch ball thrown by Hillier. And his delivery is outside and high, 2-1. The 4th pitcher for Claymont on the day, Brady Fox, had the start. Got run out of that 3rd inning with Jackson Jinks taking over. Jinks started the 4th inning for Claymont and then was replaced by Braylon Mullen, and that's when the floodgates open for the Quaker offense, 2-2.
Yeah, scoring 9 runs in the bottom of the 4th has really been a dagger to the Mustangs.
The 2-2 is high, 3-2, as New Philly is 1 pitch away from loading the bases once again with Kane Oddie on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's a drive to center field. That one might get down. It will. New Philadelphia will advance the base runners here. A hit for Katarina loads the bases here with Winters over at third base and Miser over at second.
Coach Weiser just taking 1 base at a time now.
Trying to get in a number of his players for the senior day end for the New Philadelphia squad.
Now batting for the Quakers, number 15, Kane Oddie.
And it will be Kane Oddie coming to the plate here. And if I'm looking at your scorebook correctly, every player for New Philadelphia's starting lineup has scored at least 1 run. Am I correct?
That definitely looks like it. Yes, they have.
Wow. A productive day for the New Philadelphia offense here as the first pitch is a ball popping out of the glove of Gray. A nice recovery there. Kane Oddie, a contributor to New Philadelphia's scoring, has scored a pair of runs earlier in this game, trying to drive in more. Another high pitch for ball 2. New Philadelphia with a victory would improve to 11-2 on the season, as they have the 10-rule enforcement limit set up already as that ball goes foul, with Claymont still set for a 5th inning of at-bats.
Yeah, these are one of the hard innings on a team when he's just seems like he just can't get another out.
We'll see if Hilliard can get it here. The 2-1 pitch in the zone. That's a chopper to shortstop. McMorrow fields it, fires a second, gets the force, throw to first, out as well. That's a double play. New Philadelphia disputing the call, but it looks like the frame will end. 9 runs scored for the Quakers as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Claymont with one last stand.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Healthcare in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Thank you for choosing Parkway Auto Group. Whether you're looking for a new car, truck, or SUV, or a carefully inspected pre-owned vehicle, we've got you covered. Our finance team makes getting the right loan or lease simple and stress-free. And our commitment doesn't stop at the sale. Our expert service technicians are here to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us today and experience the Parkway Auto difference.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
We are farmers.
Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday. It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue. Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
Hi, I'm Gary Spinell, Athletic Director here at Strasburg High School. I'm here today to ask for your support through issue 11 on May 6th. What we'd like to do is have it for our whole community and our school with these new fields, that we would have a football field at the park, a new track at the park, baseball and softball north of the school, and also a band practice field. We have great facilities already. We would like to have even better facilities here for our whole community. Please vote yes on May 6th. Thank you.
And we're back here at Tuscarora Park as things have really stretched out for New Philadelphia. A 14-1 lead over the Claymont Mustangs as we head to the top of the 5th and potentially final inning here due to the 10-run mercy limit here, as Claymont will lead off the 5th inning with number 11, Braylon Mullen, who just got off the pitcher's mound. We take a look now at the Dover Dental Group fan cam. Some of the fans who are braving the elements here as we see some of those tents on this, kind of chilly day here in New Philly.
Yes, it is. It's a chilly day, but they're in their nice little huts there, we'll call them.
A lot of fans here braving the elements come out for Senior Day. 5 seniors being honored today here at Tuscarora, as Seth Bieber trying to close out the game here against Mullen. First pitch is just outside. We saw Bieber come in last inning for Mason Catarina after he had 3 innings of starting work. Bieber struggled with his command, but only gave up the 1 run in that inning. And we'll see if he can hold the Mustangs scoreless here. Pitch is fouled off for strike 1.
Looks like Coach Weisel has emptied his benches. Cohen Winters is playing first base now. Mr. Jackson is in right field. Caleb Crothers in center, and Mr. Wright is in left field.
So the count is 2-1 now on Mullen. But a base hit earlier in this game. That one is popped up to the left side, and a diving attempt by Bieber, and they're going to say that's fair.
Fair ball.
I think some New Philly fans thought that the ball was not touched, and if so, that would have been foul. And I think Coach Weisel is trying to call time and dispute that. Let's take a look at the replay here. Bieber does get close to the attempt.
I think the ball is clearly fair, and Mr. Bieber falls on it.
It's tough because it hits it right around the line here.
Yeah.
His calf may have touched it, and that would be a fair ball. If there's no contact being made and that ball goes foul, it is foul.
That is correct. But I think his body may have rolled it with it.
They're going to rule it the second base hit for Mullen in this game, rather, and now Nolan McMorrow will come up to the plate.
Now batting.
Yeah, we know.
And a quick timeout here as we're going to get a substitute for Mullen on the bases. It's going to be number 2, Noah Dunlap, the freshman, coming into the game. Standing at first base with McMorrow at the plate. Bieber on the mound for New Philly. First pitch is a strike on the outside part. And Bieber settles now. The 0-1 pitch is roped down the left side, foul. Line drive that just found its way to the foul territory, and it'll be 0-2.
He barreled that one up, Mitch.
We've seen a few of those already from Claymont today. They were just able to turn their hands on the inside pitches and just haven't quite gotten that break yet. And Bieber settles now. The 0-2 to McMorrow is a pop-up down the left side. Let's see if they have enough room, and it's just out of play here. The attempt being made there by the infielders. And Bieber settles once again now. Another 0-2 attempt. That one's hit down the left side again, so McMorrow able to turn his hands on some of these inside pitches that Bieber is throwing. He just can't quite get it on the right side of that foul line.
He does wait just a tinge of seconds longer there.
Tell you what, Carson Long may need to crowd that line a little bit if he throws him another one like that. The 0-2. That's a curveball hit once again down the left field line. That one might stay in play. Long hustling, and
he called him out.
They're ruling it's a catch.
Yep.
What a play by Long to get the first out of the inning.
I'm not sure if he didn't carry that ball out of play, Mitch.
It was very close to the second line near the batting cages over here at Tuscarora Park.
Yeah. Evidently he did not carry it out of play because otherwise the runner would have been advanced.
And so the first out of the inning earned for New Philly now, as it'll be Jackson Jinks stepping into the batter's box here, swinging at the first pitch for a foul ball. 14-1 lead for New Philadelphia. They managed to keep the lead within 10 runs or more. That'll be it for today's contest here at Tuscarora. The 0-1. That's another pop-up to the right side, to the right fielder.
Jackson Norris.
And making the catch, as you mentioned, Jackson Norris for the second out. So 2 quick outs here after the base hit for Connor Hillier, or Mullen rather. It'll be number 21, Nate Downing, as the last stand here for Claymont. You have Noah Dunlap at first base, the runner. And it's a pop-up here on the right side, and it's foul.
We want to thank those people that brought us our hot chocolate tonight.
Absolutely. Now, whether or not we were supposed to be the recipients of that hot chocolate is another story entirely. And that's a hit by pitch being made, and that's going to put runners on first and second. Yeah, that's a story for outside these microphones.
The cameraman liked his too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We had an abundance of hot chocolate in this one. He's just like, yeah, I can give me one of those. Well, we appreciate everything he and the rest of the Big Time Sports crew do here, and especially on a day like today. So it'll be number 24 for Claymont, Brayson Gray stepping in, as Bieber trying to settle down the Mustangs, first and second with 2 men out. Fires the first pitch, and it doesn't catch the inside part of the zone. Ball 1.
Not too sure why we're trying to keep that runner close at second here. Mitch.
And we're seeing it.
Well, I think they've caught on now. Coach Weisel wasn't really.
That ball was not caught. It's a passed ball off the glove of Range, and that'll be a 2-0 count now with runners on first and second. And we have a timeout here, as I believe Downing will be pinch ran for, and that'll be number 23 for Claymont's lineup, Jaden Hunt, the sophomore. So Hunt is at second base, Dunlap at third, and we have Brayson Gray trying to drive in some more runs here for Claymont, keep the game going. The 2-0 is low and in the dirt. So a 3-0 count now.
I think Mr. Beaver's making this a little harder than we need to tonight.
He struggled with his control in that 4th inning, despite only giving up the 1 run. Let's see if he loads the bases here. And he does. So the mercy breaking run comes to the plate here at the hands of number 58, Heston Cranmer, the sophomore. Bases loaded here with 2 men out. Bieber fires the first pitch to Cranmer, and that's a ground ball to third. This might do it. And the third baseman steps on the bag, and it's a force, and that'll do it here at Tuscarora Park. The New Philadelphia Quakers christened Senior Day with a 14-1 victory over the Claymont Mustangs. We'll be back right after this with a post-game report.
Novelis is a global leader in flat-rolled aluminum and the world's largest aluminum recycler. Together, we forged a world-class team delivering high-quality products globally. We extend our positive impact by supporting local schools and community organizations. Novelis Uricksville cheers on students and families across various schools. Novelis Uricksville is rooting for you. Learn more at novelis.com.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Okay, folks, we are back from the break and time to get back into these brackets, revealing the overall #1 seed.
Nothing beats fresh. That's why Wendy's uses fresh, never frozen beef, with every burger made fresh for you, not waiting on you.
That is not a good look.
Totally.
When you want to keep things fresh this March Madness, gotta be Wendy's.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Football there, football there, football everywhere. What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball.
You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
And we welcome you back to Tuscarora Park, a final here between New Philadelphia and Claymont. The Mustangs lose to the Quakers 14-1 here in a high school baseball matchup here on Big Time Sports. Well, it was a tough game for Claymont, but obviously a great way for New Philadelphia to christen senior day, and really they got the bats going in the third and fourth frames.
Yeah, they really jumped on them in the third and fourth inning there, Mitch. The Quakers got some opportunity to put the ball in play and then run the bases, and like I said, countering with the long ball home run, and Mr. Fossil, you know, double here and double there, and a 4-for-4 day, and Quakers finish it off, even with Mr. Bieber getting the wrap up at the end.
And that is our wrap-up report brought to you by our friends at Altman Hospital. Now it's time for our Clars XL screen printing player of the game, and I think you just mentioned him. Quite a day for one of New Philadelphia's seniors that they honored here today.
Yeah, Keaton Fossil had a great 4-for-4 day. A real solid performance on the field too, and like I said, Keaton is our player of the game at a Leo Gundy Invitational tournament here today. It was good to see him do that, and like I said, the Quakers got a nice 14-1 win at the expense of the Claymont Mustangs.
New Philadelphia improves to 11-2 on the season, while Claymont falls to 6-11, and that's going to do it for us here on Big Time Sports. For our Big Time Sports production crew, as well as Kelly Ricklick, I'm Mitch Spinell signing off here, and we thank you for watching high school baseball action here on Big Time Sports.